look at the pictures on the wall. And then it started a conversation here. Ready?
I'm going to read you the story of this girl
It's easier.
and why the dream catcher was created. Okay? It's called Grandmother's Dream Catcher. Daddy and Mama are taking me to Grandmother's cabin way out in the woods by a lake. I will stay with her while Daddy and Mama find a home near Daddy's new job in Chicago. Grandmother is Chippewa. Like us, she is tiny and brown with dark shiny eyes and wrinkles in the corners when she smiles. I walk into the room and see Grandmother holding a small circle made of wood. Is she holding the dream catcher? Inside is a web of leather string. Feathers are on top of the circle. Some hang down on a string with silver beads. Good morning, I say. What's that? A dream catcher, Grandmother says. What does it do? I ask. Grandmother laughs and says, you'll find out. The dream catcher's beads shimmer in the sunshine while I eat breakfast. I see Dad with a suitcase and feel sad deep inside. Mama gets her coat and I run to her. We're only going to be gone a week, Mama says, as they hug me goodbye. I gave them my tightest hugs. A week is too long. Grandmother stands beside me and we watch the car grow smaller as they drive down the road. It's like another terrible dream just happened. I feel lost and alone. Come on, child, Grandmother says. We have a dream catcher to make, just for you. In the woods by the lake, Grandmother and I find a green twig that bends. I find some black and white feathers, and back in the cabin, Grandmother brings beads, leather string, and thin leather strips. She makes a circle of the twig and ties the ends together with a piece of leather. I choose 3 silver beads and string them. When I tie one feather to the string, Grandmother loops a long piece of leather string around and around inside the circle to make the web. The web is like a spider's web. Yeah. As she works, she tells me a story. Before you and I had grandmothers, a Chippewa girl had scary dreams, she said. She would toss and wake herself up with her own screams. I do that, I say. So her grandmother did what our people still do. She asked the Great Spirit for help, and she was given a vision of a dream catcher. Circle. It had feathers on it just like yours and mine, but the inside was empty. When this grandmother hung the dream catcher above her grandchild's head, a spider came down and made the web inside. All the child's dreams were then caught in the web to go to the Great Spirit only the sweet dreams were permitted to go back to the girl. Did it work, I asked. Of course, said Grandmother. After we finished the dream catcher, we hung it above my pillow. That night, I shiver when I think of Mama and Daddy so far away. Grandmother finds me, she sweeps back my hair as she rocks me. I am warm again. Somehow, I am in my bed. I only remember my dream catcher floating above my head and Grandmother's hands as she tucks my blankets around me. When I wake, I see my dream catcher turned in the morning light. Grandmother peeks into the room. I'm happy, Grandmother, I tell her. My bad dreams didn't come last night. Grandmother's whole face wrinkles around her smile. See her in her bed with the dream catcher above her head. We go to the kitchen. Mom and Daddy will like my dream catcher, I say as Grandmother cooks crispy fried bread. I think so, said Grandmother. In your new house, the dream catcher will be in your room. I will miss them very much, I tell her. Grandmother hugs me close. Gimme, Mama and Daddy will come for you, she says in her quiet voice. Then you and I will surprise them. How will we do that? I asked. We will make presents for your new home, answered Grandmother. Well, no. Each night I sleep under my dream catcher. My dreams are happy and peaceful. Each day, Grandmother and I are busy with our work. We sew beads of leather to make hair ties for Mama, and Grandmother takes me fishing, and I find a special feather just for Daddy. We make a dream catcher for Mama and Daddy. But my favorite surprise is the picture I make of my family. There's Grandmother, Daddy, Mama, and me under my dream catcher. Colors splash out of the feathers, and when Mama and Daddy come back, that's the present they like best. And that's the end of the story.
Oh, very good.
So what did you learn about the dream catcher?
I know what I learned.
What does dream catchers do? That's correct. And the morning dew is left on the dream catcher, and that's the good spirits that are with you and the good feelings that stay with you. So you're not sad anymore or afraid anymore. You're protected and you feel protected. Did you like that story?
So we don't use feathers, native feathers, to put on an art project. So today, we're going to be able to glue on some fancy color feathers if we want to, or we can color it. And then we're going to use these to put on the bottom so that it would be nice and fancy and colorful afterwards. Okay? That's got the actual feathers on it.
So that's what we're going to accomplish today. And I know that's a huge one, but that's typically how they're made. Okay?
So I'm gonna get the string out. I've got blue. Those are for the string. You want blue? I've got purple.
Hello.
I've got gray. And I've got a red one.
And each web has got a different meaning, certain meanings, and different ones are made for different people and different ceremonies and stuff, and so, yeah, and that's what we go by, is what the spider's web would look like. So whenever you see a spider's web, really look at it and see how pretty it is and and it's funny how the wind can blow through it and it doesn't break and it holds like it's so strong, but it looks so delicate, yeah. Like outside.
Got their stuff out?
Grandmother opens
We're gonna start with number one. Everybody got their,
One more of these?
sure.
I tumble toward her after sleep. I lean against
You got a needle? You need a needle.
against her as we walk to the cabin.
There you
Chilly
go.
night wind races through the trees and around me.
Now listen.
In the carved pot on Grandmother's wooden stove, water makes gurgle sounds as it bubbles and boils. He pours for it.
We're going from 1 to number 4.
Gimme, Mama says.
Now, on these, we're going all inside. They're not going to loop over the top. They're all going to go inside. So 1 to number 4.
The dream catches beat simmer in the sunshine while I eat breakfast. Nice and
To number 7. I'll come over.